Have you ever felt that stomach-lurching, immediate panic? You know the one. You're fumbling for your keys, the door just clicks shut behind you, and there they are, dangling innocently on the inside.
Oh, that feeling. Awful.
Or maybe you reach for your car keys and your pocket is just alarmingly empty.
Yeah, that's a different kind of dread.
It's that universal, terrible feeling of being locked out or realizing a crucial lock is broken, or worse, losing the only way back in. It's not just inconvenient, it's a security nightmare, and it almost always feels incredibly urgent.
Absolutely pure stress.
Well, today we're doing a deep dive into exactly these kinds of high-stakes, stressful situations. We're zeroing in on local locksmith and security services right in Croydon and the surrounding areas.
Good area to focus on. Lots going on there.
Exactly. Our mission for you today is to cut through the noise, the potential panic, and, let's be honest, the endless online searches to give you clear, reliable, and actionable options for these common but often anxiety-inducing security needs.
Making it practical. I like it.
This deep dive isn't just theory. It's built directly from a really comprehensive, kind of on-the-ground guide titled Your Emergency Locksmith Services Near Me in Croydon.
Ah, okay. I've seen that guide. It's quite detailed.
It is. It delivers specific local connections and absolutely essential advice. Our goal is to equip you with the knowledge to navigate everything from a sudden emergency lockout to, planned security upgrades and even your everyday key cutting needs.
Right, covering the whole spectrum.
All with clarity and, most importantly, with confidence. You'll know exactly where to turn and, crucially, what questions to ask to get the right help.
That last part's key, knowing what to ask.
Okay, let's unpack this then. When you're staring at a locked door, or maybe a broken lock, time isn't just money, it's like a rapidly escalating stress meter.
Definitely. Ticking clock.
So in your experience, what really defines a truly reliable emergency locksmith?
Yeah.
One you can trust when every second genuinely counts. We've all heard
Yeah.
the horror stories. How do we avoid becoming one?
That's a critical question because in an emergency, you're vulnerable, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's truly fascinating here, and what our sources strongly emphasize, is the absolute necessity of, rapid response combined seamlessly with unwavering professionalism and transparent practices.
Okay. Speed and trust.
Exactly. For urgent lockouts, critical repairs, and immediate lock replacements, Locksmith for London consistently stands out as a prime example of this, the Croydon area. They're kind of literally built for these high-stress moments.
Right. So what makes them stand out?
Well, first off, they offer 204/7 availability. So whether your emergency strikes at 3 a.m. on a Tuesday or, midday on a Sunday, help is unequivocally on its way.
Always available. That's huge.
And it's not just eventually on its way. Their typical arrival time is an impressive 30 minutes.
30 minutes. In London.
Yeah. Imagine the relief when you're stranded, maybe cold, or facing a security breach, knowing someone will actually be there quickly. But beyond speed, which is obviously paramount, there's the equally vital aspect of trust. They're committed to transparent pricing, no hidden fees or nasty surprises after the work is done.
Ah, that's a big one. You hear about that a lot.
It's a common tactic of less reputable services, unfortunately. And crucially, all their staff are DBS checked.
Okay, explain DBS again.
That's the Disclosure and Barring Service Background Check. It's a rigorous process, provides a significant layer of trust and safety when you're inviting a stranger into your home or business during, a vulnerable moment.
Right, that filters out the dodgy ones.
It really helps.
Yeah.
This alone helps filter out many of those rogue locksmith concerns you hear about.
Good to know. And what kind of jobs do they handle?
Their scope is broad. Everything from simple home lockouts to complex office and business premises repairs. They've been serving Croydon residents and businesses for over 15 years, building a solid local reputation.
Okay, established then.
Yeah. For immediate help, their number is 0207-0460-969. And it's not just Croydon. Their presence stretches widely across London, places like Battersea, Bromley, Chelsea, Islington. It speaks to their scale and experience.
That's incredibly reassuring, isn't it? Knowing you have a service that's not just fast, but also thoroughly vetted and transparent on standby. It really helps alleviate that panic.
Exactly. Transforms a crisis into something manageable.
It really does. But just for a moment, let's play devil's advocate. What's one common mistake people make when they're in that emergency panic that you'd advise them to avoid?
Excellent point. In a panic, people often just jump at the first number they see online, right?
Yeah, Google Maps, first result.
And that might be a national call center just impersonating a local locksmith, leading to inflated prices or, frankly, poor service. The key takeaway here is to quickly verify who you're calling.
How do you do that quickly, though, in a panic?
Check. Do they have a local address listed? Are they upfront about pricing? Even roughly. Do they mention DBS checks? Even a 30-second check can save you a lot of headache and money.
Okay, so take a breath, do a quick check. That's smart advice. So once that immediate crisis is averted, or ideally to prevent it ever happening, we think about preparation. And that brings us to the surprisingly critical, yet often overlooked, task of reliable key cutting. What's fascinating about this is it's not a one-size-fits-all solution, is it? It seems
No.
simple, but
Absolutely not. It does seem simple, but having a perfectly cut spare key isn't just convenient. It's a fundamental act of preparedness. It can prevent future lockouts altogether.
right. So what are the options in Croydon?
Our sources highlight two excellent choices in the area, each offering distinct advantages depending on what you prioritize.
Okay.
First, we have West Wickham Cobbler. This is a fantastic example of a long-standing independent local business. They're at 35 High Street, West Wickham, BR40R.
West Wickham Cobbler. Got it. Easy to get to.
Yeah, pretty easy. It's a short bus ride from Croydon Town Center, routes 119 or 194. What's great about places like this is the breadth of services key cutting alongside traditional shoe repairs, engraving, that sort of thing.
The classic local shop.
Exactly. For key services, they specialize in quick, affordable duplication for a wide range of keys. Domestic, commercial, including types like mortise.
The big chunky ones.
Yeah, the kind embedded deep in the door. And cylinder keys, common in deadbolts, night latches, even some security keys. The personal touch and quality workmanship you get from an independent shop often mean a more thorough, dedicated service.
Right. You can actually talk to the person doing the cutting.
Precisely. You can call them at 020-8776-2053 for inquiries or just to check if they can handle your specific key type.
Okay. West Wickham Cobbler. Option 1. What's option 2?
Then, for a different kind of convenience, there's Timpson. Specifically, the one at Pearly Way Sainsbury's, postcode CR04RR.
How about Timpson? Everyone knows Timpson.
They're a nationally renowned brand, pretty much synonymous with fast, reliable key cutting. Their Croydon branch offers duplication for a vast array of keys. And the significant benefit here for many people is just the sheer convenience.
Get your keys cut while you shop.
Exactly. Turn a chore into a seamless errand. They employ expert staff, use modern, precise equipment, ensuring efficiency and accuracy. This location is also very accessible by bus, routes 289 and 455.
Okay. And their contact?
For details, you can call them at 020-8686-1234.
So whether you value the personal sort of community-centric service of an independent shop taking pride in its craft or the, unparalleled convenience of a national chain letting you multitask,
You've got choices.
you really have solid, reliable choices right at your fingertips for keeping those crucial duplicates handy. It's about finding the right fit for your needs, I suppose.
Exactly. Different strokes for different folks.
Now let's tackle a more modern dilemma. Vehicle keys. They've become incredibly complex, haven't they?
Oh, absolutely. Electronics, transponders, sophisticated programming.
Losing or breaking one isn't like the old days of just getting a simple metal cut. It's a unique and often costly challenge. What options do we have for that specialist need in our deep dive area? And how do they compare to, say, going straight to the main dealer?
Right. If we connect this to the bigger picture of vehicle security, you absolutely need a specialist for these modern keys. Go to just any locksmith often won't work.
Okay.
Our sources point to Car Key Solutions. They're a service that focuses exclusively on automotive key services.
Ah, specialization.
That sounds promising.
It's a significant advantage in such a complex field. They deeply understand the nuances of vehicle key technology across various makes and models. They're not dabblers. They're dedicated experts.
So what do they actually do?
They provide specialist vehicle key cutting and programming services. They have several London branches, allowing for wide coverage. A key benefit, and frankly, a game changer for many,
Go on.
is their ability to offer same-day replacement and repairs for most vehicle makes and models.
Same day. That's impressive. Dealerships can take ages.
Exactly. But what truly sets them apart, and where they often significantly outcompete dealerships, is that their technicians come directly to your location.
They come to you. Yes. They arrive equipped with all the latest diagnostic tools and key cutting equipment to cut and program keys right there on site.
Wow, so no towing.
No towing. It saves you an immense amount of time, hassle, and the significant expense of getting your vehicle to a dealership. Not to mention the often protracted waiting times and, let's face it, usually higher prices you might face there.
They bring the key shop to you.
Essentially, yes.
Where are they based? locally.
Their South London office, which covers Croydon, is conveniently located on Cortlandt Road in West Norwood. It's right beside the Gold Coast Bar and Restaurant. But remember, their service is mobile.
Right, the location is less important than the fact they come out.
Precisely. For appointments or inquiries, and to get that specialist help right where you are, you can call them at 0203-393-5669.
That on-site service truly sounds like a genuine game changer, doesn't it?
It really is.
Imagine you're stranded in a car park, or your car is just sitting uselessly in your driveway. Instead of arranging a tow, enduring a lengthy, costly dealership visit, the solution comes directly to you.
Takes so much stress out of the situation.
It's not just convenient, it offers peace of mind and saves significant hassle and expense. It also begs the question, what's a common misconception people have about modern car key replacement that you'd like to clear up?
A very common one is that you have to go to the dealership. Many people genuinely believe only the original manufacturer can program new keys.
Yeah, I think I thought that.
It's simply not true anymore.
Yeah.
Specialized auto locksmiths like Car Key Solutions have the same, sometimes even more up-to-date, programming technology and databases. They're often faster, more affordable, and as we discussed, far more convenient because they come to you.
So you have options, more options than you think.
Exactly. Don't just assume the dealer is the only way.
That's a powerful insight, challenging a long-held belief. Okay, so moving beyond fixing what's broken or replacing what's lost, what if you're looking to proactively upgrade your security?
Being proactive.
Or maybe you just need new locks for a renovation, a new property, or just for, some peace of mind. So what does this all mean for someone wanting to make their home or business property genuinely safer and more secure? Where do you go for the actual locks themselves?
This raises a very important question about making informed, proactive choices for your property's safety and security. You don't want to just grab any old lock off the shelf.
Right. Quality matters here. A lot.
Immensely. Our sources offer trusted, knowledgeable suppliers for new locks in and around Croydon. This ensures you don't have to compromise on quality, security standards, or crucially, expert advice. Because when it comes to locks, the wrong choice can leave you really vulnerable.
Okay, so who do they recommend?
One excellent option highlighted is LockSafe Hardware in Purley. They're a robust, independent supplier at 33 Purley Downs Road, Purley CR8 1HA.
Purley, so just outside Croydon Central.
Yeah, technically just outside the immediate boundary, but they very much serve the wider area and are highly regarded. What makes a local independent supplier like this so valuable is their deep expertise and focus on quality.
What kind of locks do they stock?
They stock a wide range of British standard locks. And this is a crucial detail for you, the listener.
British standard. Why is that so important?
British standard locks mean they've met rigorous UK safety and durability tests. It's a benchmark for quality. Often home insurance providers actually stipulate that your main locks must be British standard.
Ah, the insurance angle. Okay.
Right. Without them, your insurance payout in the event of a break-in could potentially be jeopardized. So it's really important. They also carry various padlocks and other security hardware for both residential and commercial use.
So it's not just the locks, but the advice, too.
Exactly. Their value proposition isn't just the products. It's their expert advice and quality items offered at fair prices. They even have an online store and, interestingly, send representatives to businesses for larger jobs, showing their commitment to service.
How easy is it to get there?
Pretty accessible by car and public transport. Nearby train stations include Purley Oaks and Sanderstead, making it convenient to visit their knowledgeable staff. You can call them at 020-8668-1234 for inquiries, or just to check product availability.
Okay, LockSafe Hardware in Purley. Good option. Any others?
Another option demonstrating how local businesses often offer multiple essential services is traditional shoe repairs in Wallington.
The shoe repair place again?
Yes, located at 123 Brighton Road, Wallington SM6 0AL. This shop not only offers key cutting, as we discussed earlier, but also stocks a selection of door locks and security hardware.
Huh, didn't expect that.
They serve customers across Croydon and nearby areas. It proves that sometimes the best solutions come from unexpected places right in your local community. For more details on their lock stock, you can reach them at 020-8669-1234.
It's truly empowering to know you have these local places with knowledgeable staff who can genuinely guide you in choosing the right security solutions.
Definitely. Proper advice is gold.
It's not just about buying a lock. It's about investing in peace of mind. Whether it's something straightforward like a new, robust padlock or a high-security British standard lock for your main entry, you have excellent resources right around the corner. It's a reminder that good advice is invaluable when it comes to security.
Couldn't agree more.
Okay, so beyond these specific services, emergency calls, key cutting, car keys, buying new locks, our sources offer a real treasure trove of general advice. Really practical tips that can empower you long before an emergency even strikes.
hmm The preventative stuff.
What are some of the absolute key insights we can pull out for our listener? Things that will help them navigate any lock and key situation, transforming them from reactive to proactive?
Right. The broader context here is all about empowering you, the consumer, to be well-informed and confident, not just when things go wrong, but in your everyday security choices. The guides we've drawn from touch on crucial points that can genuinely save you time, money, and a lot of hassle in the long run.
Okay, like what? Give us the highlights.
For instance, a major theme is simply choosing the right locksmith. It's not just about who's closest or cheapest initially.
Right, we touched on the rogue traders earlier.
Exactly. The guides delve into resources like 5 things to check when choosing a locksmith, and even 7 cues that you're dealing with a rogue locksmith. A core insight here is always confirm their transparency on pricing upfront. Verify their local presence, a genuine local address, not just a call center number.
Check they're actually local.
Yes, and inquire about certifications and background checks like the DBS. A reputable locksmith will be happy to provide this information if they're evasive.
Red flag.
Big red flag.
Okay, what else?
Then there's the common dilemma, DIY versus calling a professional. When should you tackle it yourself?
Always tempting to save a few quid.
It is. The sources clarify this with practical guidance like 5 situations when you should call a locksmith versus DIY. The key takeaway. For minor issues, like maybe a squeaky hinge or a loose screw on the handle, DIY is probably fine. But if it involves the integrity of the lock mechanism itself, security vulnerabilities, or complex key cutting for modern keys, calling an expert is almost always the safer, more cost-effective long-term solution.
Why is that?
Because trying to force a jammed lock or incorrectly installing a new one can lead to much more damage and potentially higher repair bills later on, or worse, compromise your security without you realizing.
Makes sense. Don't bodge the security.
Precisely. Another vital insight is about understanding locksmith pricing to avoid overcharging.
Ah, yes, the cost factor again.
The guide, Locksmith Prices and Costs, plus 5 things you need to know to avoid overcharging, highlights that clear, itemized quotes are essential. Be wary of quotes that seem suspiciously low or way too high without clear justification.
So always ask for a breakdown.
Always confirm if the price includes labor, parts, and any call-out fees. The most important tip here, get a verbal quote before they start any work, and if it suddenly changes mid-job, ask for an immediate, clear explanation.
Get it agreed first. Good advice.
And finally, they offer practical, immediate solutions for common problems you might encounter. Things that happen all the time.
Like what?
For example, if your key gets stuck in the door, a surprisingly frequent issue. The guide, 5 Things to Try When Your Key is Stuck in the Door, suggests simple steps. Things like applying a lubricant spray, like WD-40, or gently wiggling the key without forcing it. Don't sap it.
Okay, simple first steps.
Or, if you simply lock yourself out, the 5 Things to Try When You Locked Yourself Out guide reminds you to do the obvious checks first. Check all windows, other accessible doors, see if a neighbor has a spare key you forgot about.
Or that hidden one under the plant pot.
Exactly. Check for that hidden spare you may have forgotten about before making that emergency call. These simple checks can often save you time and the cost of a service call entirely.
These aren't just tips, are they? They're genuinely safeguards. They transform you from being a reactive consumer, potentially caught off guard and vulnerable in an emergency, into a proactive, informed individual when it comes to your personal and property security. It's about having that foundational knowledge in your back pocket, ready to deploy long before you even need it.
That's the goal. Empowerment through knowledge.
So let's quickly recap. We've covered a significant amount of essential ground today.
We have.
We started with understanding what defines urgent, reliable emergency locksmiths like Locksmith for London, ensuring rapid, vetted response when you're truly locked out.
Speed and trust.
Then we moved to the vital everyday services of key cutting and duplication, exploring choices like the personal touch of West Wickham Cobbler and the convenience of Timpson.
Local versus national chain convenience.
We dove into specialized solutions for modern vehicle keys with car key solutions, bringing the repair shop right to your location.
The mobile specialist.
And even discussed where to find quality new locks for proactive security upgrades from trusted local suppliers like Locksafe Hardware in Purley and traditional shoe repairs in Wallington.
Getting the right hardware and advice.
And we wrapped it all up with some absolutely vital general tips for becoming an informed, empowered consumer in any lock and key situation.
Being prepared.
This deep dive was specifically designed to help you feel prepared, informed, and truly confident in handling any lock and key situation that comes your way in Croydon and its surrounding areas. We want you to feel in control, not overwhelmed.
Definitely. Knowledge is power here. So, building on all we've discussed today, I'd encourage you, the listener, to consider this. What aspect of your current home or vehicle security right now might be a potential weak link you hadn't fully considered before this deep dive?
That's a good prompt.
And perhaps more importantly, what simple proactive step, armed with this new knowledge, maybe it's finally checking if your front door lock is British standard, or perhaps getting that spare car key cut by a specialist like we talked about. What simple step could you take this week to strengthen it?
That's an excellent question to ponder, and an even better challenge to act upon. Take a moment to think about it, maybe walking around your own property with fresh eyes, then take that first step.
Small steps make a big difference in security.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into local security services. Stay safe, stay secure, and we'll catch you next time.